Subject. My name is Greg. I'm from Primo Pet, and today we're going to talk about probiotics for dogs. So the question is why give probiotics to your dogs? Well, dog probiotics have become somewhat of a health trend in the dog and pet industry right now. So there's a lot of pet foods and pet supplements that are adding probiotics to their food. So the question then you should be asking is giving your dog probiotics just a growing fad, or is it something good for your dog's health? Should you be looking at going out and finding a good probiotic to give to your dog and really to help them with some of the health problems that some dogs have? So in the past, holistic veterinarians have been using probiotics for many years in their veterinary medicine. But, of course, traditional veterinarians, they've really not been on board. There's been some skepticism there, some even kind of condescending to holistic veterinarians, saying that probiotics, they're not useful, they're not helpful for a dog. They just pass right through the gastric acids, through the system. The acid in the stomach basically makes a probiotic ineffective. And so they're saying, it's really not necessary for a dog. Well, all of this has changed. Just like everything else, the more they study it as time goes on, things that at one time were thought to be not necessary, not good, well, things have changed, and this occurred about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, where conventional veterinary research, they started looking into probiotics to see if indeed if it really helped dogs and cats with gastrointestinal disorders, and to see if it benefited them by giving them certain strains of probiotics. So the overwhelming conclusion was, yeah, you guessed it, it was yes. The probiotics actually did help. They did improve the health of the dogs or cats that was tested on. And it even helped after surgery, helped the animal recover quicker, and it really helped with a lot of problems. So not only do pets benefit from receiving probiotics, but as I mentioned, they recovered faster and had fewer complications when probiotics were instituted, for example, after an illness or after surgery. So all of a sudden, probiotics were gaining the respect they deserve, and they're now a pretty hot topic in veterinary medicine. And of course, there's lots of competition to capitalize on this interest, and so there's lots of probiotics out there. So probiotics for dogs have also, it's found that it's helped with other health-related issues with dogs, things like yeast infection, skin rash, hotspots, bad gas and bad breath. We know it can be a problem. Dogs who are given probiotics have been seen to have healthier coats and skin. It's also improved digestive function, really helping with tummy issues, helping with things like diarrhea and different things like this. So it reduces symptoms like diarrhea, constipation, helps keep the dog regular, helps to keep things cleaner. And so overall, the pet is happier, and we as pet owners are happier as well. So a good question then, since there's so many different types of probiotics out there, how can you choose the best probiotic for your dog? So dog probiotics are live cultures, and they're generally unstable at temperatures over 75 degrees in their active state. So large amounts of bacteria die when exposed to the extreme conditions such as those found in the stomach. So what's the solution? How can we get a good probiotic that's going to be useful and be effective? Well, the probiotic bacteria needs to pass through the hostile environment of the stomach with all the acid and bile, and it has to get into the intestines where they can multiply and be of benefit. This problem is a problem that's found with most probiotics because there can be large die-offs in the bacteria before it really could be effective. So a person's wasting money in effect. They're not really getting the most effective product for their dog. So what's the solution to this? And not wasting these probiotics you paid for, because let's be honest, a lot of this, it's quite expensive. They're probiotics are something special, a supplement that we give our animals, and lots of research and safety and things go into that. So it's like anything, you get what you pay for, and you want to make sure that you're checking, make sure the plant or the product is certified, it's from an inspected manufacturing facility, and it's passing all the proper regulatory restrictions. We want our animals to be healthy, happy, and we want our products and things we're giving them, we want them to be safe. So the first thing we want to do is purchase a dry dog probiotic supplement in a powder form. In this way, it contains the stabilized strains of the bacteria. You also need to read the label and check the CFU and probiotic species. A serving of probiotics for a dog usually should contain between 2 to 4 billion CFU, and no more than 8 in different strains of bacteria. So if you're looking at the label and you see some with more than 4 billion, it's way more than you need, and it can actually be a little dangerous if you're not careful. The third point we want to look for, and it's important to note, that we should see results within 3 to 4 days after initial use. So that's the norm. You should, if you're using it by what the recommendation is, the dosage, you should see some results right away. But don't panic if you don't. Well, some dogs, like people, right, they're all different, and it could take a little bit longer for the probiotic to start taking effect. Some of our dogs, they've been dealing with stomach issues or problems for many years, so it's not going to automatically, magically cure overnight. So sometimes it might take a little bit longer, but we want to be patient and let the probiotic take effect. Maybe use the whole bottle, for example, if you've got one. Really give it a good try. You'll see results. Even some things are not really obvious, but there's some positive things going on inside that we can't see, and your dog will benefit from it. Or if it's a cat probiotic, they'll benefit also. So you also want to check that your dog's probiotic contains a little bit of prebiotics. And so the reason for this is you want some prebiotics in that, because this provides the probiotic a healthy food to grow on so that it can multiply. So unfortunately, like everything, many products, different things out there, there's a lot of companies trying to capitalize on this trend. They don't really care too much about our pets, your dog, your cat. And so, they're selling cheap, low quality, unstable probiotics. And some of these, they're even passing off human probiotics and just relabeling them, saying they're good for your dog. But really, how can that be? Dogs, cats, people, we're different, right? We're inside, it's different. And so you really want to make sure you get a probiotic that research has gone into it, and it's designed or been designed specifically for your pet. So whether that's a dog, a cat, a horse, animals, they're similar, yes, but they're also different. So you want to make sure that you're getting the best you can for your pet. So you need to be using a product, like it says here, that's specifically designed for, in this case, for your dog. So after looking at a lot of different dog probiotics on the market, really there's only a few that follow these guidelines and produce a high quality probiotic that's been specifically designed for your dog. And there's some good ones out there. There's a few that we'd recommend. But one of the best that we've seen to date is the Primo Probiotics for dogs. Now this has been designed specifically for dogs in mind. It's been designed to follow those 4 guidelines we talked about. So I encourage you, click on the link below, order yours now, try it out, see for yourself. See if it's going to help out your dog or your cat, your pet. And let us know what you think. We're curious. We like feedback. We're proud of the product. We put a lot of money, research, and effort into really giving our pet owners the highest quality product that we can provide for them, and trying to keep it to a price that's affordable. You can get carried away and ask extreme amounts, but really we try to find a balance for that. So I encourage you, if you decide to try it out, like I say, let us know if it works for your dog. Give us some feedback, some problems you faced, and let us know what happens with your dog. We're sure you'll be happy with the results. So there's the product, Primo Probiotics for dogs. It's produced by Primo Pet. It's from our approved facility. We've got many awards, certificates, and there's also a 100% satisfaction guarantee, money back. If you give it a good try and it just doesn't work for your dog, or you don't see anything, you're not happy with it, it's not working, full refund, no questions asked. You can keep the bottle. It'll be fine. You can even keep trying it if you want. Maybe it'll work there. It should work. I mean, we've seen lots of good results. We've got lots of positive feedback. Many people have been happy. So if you want, you can type that cannyent.com /probiotics for dogs. It'll take you, I think it'll take you to the Amazon page where you can purchase the product there. I think right now it's listed at $29.97. If you buy 2 or more, there's a code there you can use, a promo or a coupon code. It gives you about $8 off if you buy 2 or more. So it's not a bad deal. I'm pretty happy with it, and like I said, many have been happy. So that's about it for now. So hope you got something out of our little presentation here, and stay tuned. We'll be talking about more things in the future. And like I said, we also have other products. We have another probiotic, similar, but it's been tweaked a little bit and looked at and designed for cats. So it's Primo Probiotics for cats. So if you have a cat or if you have friends, also look for that. We should be launching that fairly shortly and getting that out there. We're getting some good initial feedback on that as well. All right, well, that's all for now. So it's Greg from Primo Pet. Have a good day. Take care. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's subject. My name is Greg. I'm from Primo Pet, and today we're going to talk about probiotics for dogs.